Oh, man of my city, man of my word. Put on my kids, I gotta swerve, I gotta dip, I gotta burn, I gotta lit, I got it worked out to the way I own 100% of my shit. I got it worked out where I got platinum right under my lips. Ayy, heard they talk about me. Rockstar, pop star, ripping my jeans. Big body bands, I'm whipping the mean. White on the Mozzie, whipping the clean. Space on the testy, please do not test me. I really swerve this future machine. Life is a movie, I do it truly. You see the drip, I step on the scene. You lean when I lean.
And just like that, we're back on the air. Welcome back to yet another Reckless Discussion with my crazy ass family. Have you ever been afraid to do something because you didn't want to be judged?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like sometimes I'm afraid, not afraid, but I get a little hesitant about being my natural self when I'm around people who don't know me.
Okay.
Specifically on Instagram or this shit we doing. Mm-hmm. Because
what is this shit we doing?
Well, it's like,
what's the name? We gotta brand it. What's this shit we doing?
Yeah.
Not to be technical, but you know how.
No, what's this shit we doing? I'm asking you a question. What's the name of the shit?
I mean,
being with
a camera on you.
No,
like you, but no, Jessica, you know that even when I'm out, but even when I'm out and somebody record me, the next day I'm like, oh my God, I did that. Like, if it's not a living in a moment situation, I have a thing about it. Because it's like, I was a different bitch last night. So now this bitch I'm today.
Said, okay, Bow Wow.
No, seriously,
yeah,
like that's a real thing. Me. So when sometimes when I'm twerking or I'm out living my best life, and then the next day somebody like, girl, look at this video. I don't want to see that, and I'm dead ass. I don't want to see that. Like, I don't even look at this shit.
So are you disagreeing with me because you're intoxicated, or are you disagreeing with me because that's really truly who you are?
No, it's intoxication.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
that's not who I am.
Okay, so I'm that way both ways.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so have you ever been afraid to do something because you didn't want to be judged?
I've done a lot of things.
Have you ever been afraid to do something so you wouldn't be judged?
Yeah, I've been afraid, and I'm going a little personal. I've been afraid not to stand for what I believe in because I didn't want this person to go to the media and bash me.
Okay.
Okay. And if, that makes sense, it's like, I knew basically just being a fucking sucker and like letting this person take advantage of me or try to control me instead of me standing like grown dude, like standing all 10, like I'm like, you know what, all right. Because I'm afraid of the backlash. Like I never really like people to look at me in a negative way.
A certain way, yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier, people always want to seem unbothered, but people do care about what people think of them. And I had to stop saying it years ago. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I do. I care to an extent of what people think of me. I have fans. I have supporters. I have people that look up to me, and I do care, and I do give a fuck about what people think of me. I do. So yeah. Have you ever been afraid to do something, so
absolutely
you wouldn't be afraid of people judging you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Lived the DL lifestyle for years.
Okay.
Because I was afraid of the perception of people.
Yeah.
How people would handle me, how people would deal with me, because the people I hung around, like I hang around all heterosexuals. It's nothing against the homosexuals or whatever. It's just that I find more friendships within heterosexuals. So it's like, it's easier to be friends with you all without y'all knowing, my sexual interest, not my lifestyle interest, my sexual interest.
Yeah.
So it's easier for you all not to know and just to go on and play along with what's going on. Like, nigga be like, she fat as shit. Like, yeah, she fat as a motherfucker. The whole time I have no interest in her. But I was afraid of, coming out and just being stern, standing on 10 toes of who I am for years. And, I finally did it. We did it 3 years ago we did it. And people ain't believe it, whatever. And we just recently did it. Still don't believe it. We just recently did an episode where, I, talked about it, educated, and people still don't believe it. But then with the backlash, the things that I was afraid of actually did happen. Like you get the DMs from the fake pages. Oh, you're gonna die in hell. Go suck a dick. Go take a dick in the ass. Fuck you. You can never be around me again. And these it's just, the list goes on for what people say. But thank God that I'm at a place mentally now where, and I know she said that she don't think like this, but I'm at a place now where I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker thinks.
I just want to say to an extent.
I would be a fucked up individual to die living with the secret, making everybody else around me happy.
Yeah.
And I never got to truly be happy for myself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and a lot of people don't understand that. It's like, yo, if you don't want to fuck with me because my sexual preference is the attraction to the same sex, and I never disrespected you, then cool, bro. We was never bros, bruhs, or dummies or stupids from the beginning. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like we were never that. Like this was an opportunity for you because of my platform or who I'm around and this and that third. Like it was an opportunity for you. You was never my friend, associate, or acquaintance from the jump.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like I mean, I could literally show you all my DMs. Like the request folder is crazy with hate mail. But then at the same time, a regular folder and some of my request folders, motherfuckers that be like, listen, thank you. You helped me to be a better person. You helped me to just be like, yo, this is who I am. This is what I do. And I don't feel bad about it because what I'm doing is not wrong. This is just who the fuck I am. So yeah, I
And
for
then
years I lived like that.
don't be scared to tell them about the people that was like, hold up, you just cut my hair and you like that? And
Oh,
I'm like
yeah,
that? What's up? I'm glad you came out because I've been looking at you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, because we had a lot of those two was looking at them together, and I was like, oh, I ain't even a whole lot because you said a girlfriend.
Yep.
But
Still they be still having them.
yeah. So it's just like, it goes period. It goes different ways.
Yeah,
but
man.
when I say I care about what people think about me to a certain extent. I mean like all the shit I've been canceled for. I was like wrongfully canceled for like, you know, oh, she homophobic. I do care if people think that. Oh, she's a home wrecker. I do care if people think I fuck married men. You know, I do care that people think I'm just this heartless, raw bitch who don't give a fuck about nobody. I do care that people think I don't give a fuck about if Megan got shot. I really care about that. I want people to know I never wished that this bitch really got shot. Who the fuck would even do that? You know, I still see it now, and that's just a specific comment that I see a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I care. You know what I mean? I just would love for everyone to know the truth. That is it, you know? But I do care about what people think about me to a certain extent. Now, when we get into, oh, she look like a man, her voice deep as shit, and she ain't funny, I don't care about those things. But when it comes to in terms of my character and who I am as a person, and I love people for who they are, genuinely, seriously. And I've grown as a person, and I'm a really, really good motherfucker. I'm a good woman, seriously. So I do care. That's what I mean in the sense like that. Now, last question before we get out of here. Have you ever done something that was unlike you just so you wouldn't be judged?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a crazy story. This is a crazy story. Me and some homeboys were at a hotel. It was his birthday party, and there was some girls that came over, and it was like we all was fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, you know what I mean? Like it was not an orgy. It was like everybody had that. It was like one man, one bitch, one man, one female type situation.
Got it.
And we was all fucking. Like it was like, yo, I'm really not interested in this, cause whole time, me and the nigga whose birthday it was, we were fucking. So it's like, this is like, but it's like, you gotta play the role. So it's like, now I'm fucking the bitch and I ain't even really like, it's like, my mind is so far gone to keep, my pain is hard in this situation because it's like, I'm really not into this. Like,
So you gave her lazy dick.
Absolutely.
He said so he had to take one for the team.
Yeah, take one for the team, lazy dick. But then it's like, damn, it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Just
this ain't
so
really what I'm into. And it's just like, whole time I'm really fucking this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be crazy.
And he probably thinking the same, we're like, oh, shit, man.
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah, like it's just
probably
like
like,
that was one situation. Like that shit just resonates in my mind, and that shit is what helps me be a better person today. To be like, yo, I would never put myself in that fucking situation again to make a soul happy. If you don't fuck with me, just don't fuck with me. Don't pretend to fuck with me. Don't fuck with me because of the things that I do or provide for you. Just don't fuck with me. And I'm cool with that.
Name an episode. Let me do me.
Let me be me.
Don't fuck with me. Let me do me.
I'm gonna respect you, respect me, but you ain't gotta fuck with me, period.
Gotcha.
To this day.
Have you have you ever done something unlike you to not be judged?
Yes.
Really? I thought you would say no.
I knew he was gonna say yes.
Okay.
It's not more for the people that's I don't ever see on a regular.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more so for the immediate people that I be around. And I ain't really gonna keep getting into this conversation, but it's more so like just doing things that wanted me not to be judged, but as a father.
Okay.
Like,
Talk to us.
you know, me personally, like I have a lot of children, and I'm one of those dads where every one of my kids gonna get something.
Yeah.
If I can't give them all that I want to give each and every one of them, at least I'm gonna try to break it up and, you know, split it amongst all of them.
Yeah.
But it's like, I bite my tongue, I do shit that's not me, I go out my way, because I don't want to be judged by one of their moms. And for the last, I ain't even gonna say the age, but for the last years,
I like that.
I felt like I was a deadbeat because I didn't live up to her standard.
Okay.
Or I didn't do what she wanted me to do when she wanted me to do them, when she already taken from me legally.
Oh, shut up.
No, she's already taken from me legally. Like it's an automatic payment.
Yeah.
So I bit the bullet and I allowed her to control. So
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just didn't want to be judged by her. Like if you ask me honestly, I always wanted her to look at me as the best dad ever.
Yeah.
Because I tried, and I don't think she ever really never gave me a compliment. Never said thank you. Never said any of that. She just always bashed me, and it came from the money part. Like it was like it'd be times where I really don't have it, but I try to figure out a way, or even might borrow it so that I don't tell her no, so that she don't bash me. You feel me? Instead of just saying, you know what, I ain't got it, but I'll try. Cause my answer, if it ain't, I never say no. I ain't got it right now. Give me a couple days to get it. That's always my response.
Right.
And I've been successful at that.
Yeah.
But it's like with this mom, I just always tried to live up to her standards, but I failed.
Okay.
Like I never ever.
Well, you
succeeded.
failed to her.
Yes, I failed to her. So like
you ain't failed. You failed to her.
I did a lot of things because I didn't want to be judged by her.
Okay. London. Have you ever done something unlike you to not be judged?
No. I feel like I'm the same person all around. You know, if you be talking to somebody down the street, like, oh yeah, little London. Oh yeah, I got the same personality all around.
Since younger.
Like I've always been the same bitch. Talkative, talk crazy. And I've always been like 10 toes down. Yeah. So Jessica, have you?
Have I?
I'm sure you have in your business world, right?
Yeah. I haven't done it more than once, but I've one time I made a video of me crying,
I don't want to
apologizing to
bleep. Okay, good.
No.
I made a video
of you apologizing, crying. We got
apologizing, crying to a community of people, telling them that I didn't mean what just happened, and I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Don't fucking tell me.
Girl, shut up.
I made a fucking video crying, apologizing to Muslims and Sikhs. I did. Now, because y'all wasn't there, let me finish. Motherfucker, anybody can get canceled again. Technically, that can't happen. Listen, I was already crying and I already felt sorry. But what I did that was unlike me was cut the camera on while I was doing it.
Right.
Thank y'all. I wasn't about to say that I didn't mean what I said on the video, and I didn't mean to cry. I was already crying and I was upset. I thought my career was over at this point when I got canceled over a video that I thought was funny, and it wasn't, because hundreds and hundreds of Muslims had died the day before I did a video. You know what I'm saying? And I had no knowledge of that. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have done that shit, which I shouldn't have done what I did anyway. You know what I mean? But I thought my career was over. I'm talking about my agents had given up on me.
Right.
Manager had given up on me. Everybody, I had given up on myself. I was like, yeah, this shit is over. You did not. You didn't. I did. You, and even Wayne, Country Wayne, you and Country Wayne was like my backbones in that moment.
You was the first one to ever get canceled.
I was the first one
she
to
really
ever
was.
get canceled.
You was the first comedian to ever get
I always
canceled.
say
I was happy as shit
So
when
I
my
understand. I understand why you felt like, you personally felt like
your career was over because cancel culture honestly didn't exist until Just Hilarious got canceled.
And I was like,
and then it was like, what
that
the fuck
we
is
knew
this?
of anyway, too.
Yeah, and it's like when you say cancel means no more existing.
Yeah.
Like it's done. Like
and I'm
It was
like,
so
no
big.
more me. What? I'm
Yeah.
just getting started. I'm like, what the fuck?
So
lot
I feel
of
your
it start
pain with
coming
that. I
out.
understand.
Yeah, I
understand
always
your
say that.
tears.
That's what- yeah.
I understand. Like
And
you ready to
when
cry now. I
yo,
see it.
I was at,
I see
was
it.
in my motherfucking Airbnb. Well, actually, no, I was in Wayne House. My bad. I just be lying saying I was in Airbnb. I was in Wayne House, right? And he was on his way about to fly back in, and he seen the shit online, and he was like, "Nah, babe, chill, don't. You got this. Hang up the phone. Get off the internet. Pray about it. Pray about it. You know,
his
God,
thing, too.
don't let people mess with his. If you didn't have that intention, it's gonna be okay." And I'm like, I didn't. I just, I made a mistake. I didn't. This happened yesterday. They telling me, and I really feel like it's over. I didn't mean to fucking harm those people. I didn't mean to, emotionally mentally harm those people. Whatever. And I was already crying. And my agents was like, you have to do this online. You have to hit the pressure. Man, I would never be crying and pick up a fucking phone and fucking cry. Like I don't even make fun of people that do it. I just be like, why are you doing this? It just doesn't seem genuine when you cry on camera. Because if you're so hurt,
Why you
the
picking
last
up a
thing
phone?
you thinking about is getting an angle, a good angle. And some bitches be crying so cute. The last thing you gonna do is be worrying about holding the phone perfectly to watch tears drop from your face.
Yeah.
So I was just like, fuck, yo, why did I do that? And I wanted to delete it so bad. I kept it up for like a day and I took that shit down. It was a few hours. I was like, what the fuck? And then that was it. Kevin Hart called me and was like.
I was about to ask you that. Did he call you?
Oh yeah,
I was
Kevin,
about that. I'm
Mike
glad I let
Epps
you
called
talk.
me.
Kevin
I'm talking
Hart
about Shaquille
especially,
O'Neal
though.
reached out to me. Like it was a lot of celebrities that fucking reached out, yo. And he said, Kevin Hart was like, yo, don't apologize no more. Because I apologized twice. But the
10
one
years
time I
ago.
was crying. He was like, don't apologize no more. Because I'm going to tell you, they still ain't going to fuck with you. Don't go donating money, giving money. They will take your money, but still won't fuck with you. And he wasn't even talking about the Muslims specifically. He was talking about anybody. So I seen you begin canceled here and there, whatever. Yo, stop thinking, you can pay that. Stop letting your agents shit talk you into paying that shit off. Like, no, because they still gonna think that same shit about you, and you're gonna be out of $100,000. You're gonna be out of $50,000. You're gonna be out of this shit. So just stop. You apologize. If you meant it, that's good. You only need to do it fucking one time.
One time.
That's it. Boom. And I felt so good, man. Ricky Smiley called with so many good words, and just people checked on me, and I really felt that was the first time I really felt like I had okay, all right, cool. Because, you never expect other people in the industry when you're going through shit like that, you expect to be laughed at. Because black people tear a lot of other black people down. So I didn't expect none of them to reach out. All I had for my backbone was my cousin and my boyfriend at the time, Wayne in London. And then when I started getting all of that support from them, I was like, oh shit, this is even better. And then I wasn't home, I wasn't around y'all. And then Wayne was somewhere, but he caught a flight to come back to me. So that's why I'm saying shit just, that's the only time that I did something that was unlike me, pick up a camera and cry on it.
Yeah.
And with that being said, this is the end of this episode. I don't think we have any gems to drop. It's just seriously just what the topic is.
Be yourself.
People do them. Let us do us. Let these bitches work. It is what it is. I love you guys. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday, 7 p.m. and tune into Carefully Reckless as well. Wow. Every Wednesday, 7 a.m.
7
Shout out
p.m.
to iHeart. Shout out to Black Effect, y'all. I love y'all just like y'all love us.
Peace.
Video.